Wake up, wake up. Good morning. This is NFL Week 17 on Quace Sports. We are going to talk about some epic advice on some fantasy picks coming from a DraftKings standpoint. Give you some sleepers, some super sleepers, some deep sleepers, something to help you get your bank up. So
Bankroll.
that bankroll, that milli maker. All right, let's do it. Let's go in and let's go.
Yeah, I mean, first thing we'll talk about, we'll kind of like go over the playoff scenario real quick. We won't spend too much time on that. I will start with the NFC. As you know, Eagles need to win and Vikings to lose for them to make it. Um, the Rams could clinch a bye with a win or a tie or a Chicago loss or a tie. Um, with Chicago, they need to win, and the Rams lost for them to clinch a bye, first round bye. We already know New Orleans clinched first round bye. They are the first seed. Minnesota, all they have to do is win, or they could tie, or Philly lost a tie. So Minnesota is in the driving seat. So that's it for the NFC. The AFC is where it's like crazy wild. Um, the Chief, if they win, they clinch the division title and home field advantage throughout. Um, if they tie, they need the Chargers to lose or tie, or Chargers lose or New England loss, Houston loss, or a tie that will make them clinch. Also,
Wait, who is that again?
that's the Chiefs.
So they need
Uh,
a lot.
to no, all they have to do if they win, they get the first round bye. But if
Oh,
they lose, they need all that to happen with the other teams uh, to actually still get the bye. So they could still get it if they lose, but they need a lot of help. But if they win, they automatically get the bye because they're in the driver's seat right now. As far as like winning the division title, if they have to win to get the division title. If they don't win, and like so, oh, they already clinched the division title. Sorry about that. And then the Ravens will clinch AFC North Division title in the first round bye if they win and New England lost, Houston lost, and the Tennessee game is a tie. Uh, and then they could win the division if they just win,
mm.
or if Pittsburgh lost, or if they both tie. If Ravens tie the game and Pittsburgh also tie the game, so Ravens win the AFC North.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot going on there. As far as the Chargers, um, they could clinch they could clinch the West Division title and home field advantage throughout the AFC if they win and the Chief loss tie,
Mm.
or they tie and the Chief loss. And then
Oh,
The Colts in Tennessee, which is like gonna be a very intriguing game because they actually whoever win get in
yeah.
playoff.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Um, so that's it for that. And but they could actually either team could still win the division title if
Mm.
one of them win and the Houston loss. If the Texans lost and Tennessee win, or the Colts win, that means whoever win between Houston and Colts and Tennessee will actually clinch the division title. And they also could clinch a first round bye if either one win and Houston lost, New England lost, or
Mm.
Baltimore lost a tie. As far as Pittsburgh, which is the biggest shocker, um,
Mm.
Pittsburgh look like they might be missing the playoff unless they could win and Baltimore lost or a tie, or they tie and Baltimore lost.
Oh,
They could also clinch a playoff berth, which is very unlikely if they win in Tennessee and the Colts tie. So this is pretty much it. I mean, we have the New England. New England could still get a first round bye throughout the playoff if they win in the Chief loss and the Chargers loss. New England could also get a first round bye if they win in the Texans loss tie. or a Baltimore loss or a tie, Houston loss, and Tennessee loss. So New England look like they're gonna make the playoff again. They look like they're gonna get the first round bye. I mean, we can't imagine them not beating who they playing with. So that's pretty much it.
So a lot of people have a lot to play for.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So the Vikings, like, I mean, the interesting thing is like the Vikings, we need the Vikings to lose, but the Chicago kind of have something to play for too.
Yeah,
But
they could get the first round bye, right?
yeah, yeah. If the Rams lose and all this other stuff. But then again, if the Rams probably blowing whoever they playing, the Chicago might start resting players after halftime.
If they're blowing them out, yeah, that's
Yeah, if
true.
they realize the other game is like pretty much over, so that's something to keep an eye on. Yes, yes, sir. Anything else for you?
I think we should go in and go on and let's go. Starting with game number one, we got. Do you have what I have? Dallas versus the Giants.
Yes, sir. Dallas
All right.
Giants. What you got for this game? I mean, there's a lot of talk with like Jerry Jones want his player to play the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. And Giants have this thing like they want to have the what do you call it? The bragging rights to mess up the Cowboys headed into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Eli's gonna play. Barkley's gonna play. They all gonna play except for Beckham. Uh, so, but I'm not playing Barkley because the coach is not going to play him like he normally plays him.
Yeah, I mean that's just shocking to me. I'm actually big on him in that aspect that he need I think he need like that sounds ridiculous. I think he need like 14 catches to break like the record,
Uh-huh.
and then he also need like 114 yards to get like to become like the fifth rookie to have like a 2,000 yard season or something like that. So he have a couple records he's going for. So I
Mm.
don't know how you feel about that narrative. I know they look like they kind of mail it in.
That's huge. I mean, that's a huge narrative. I mean, the coaches usually grant their players that luxury
Yeah, yeah. So,
because it makes the coach look good too. I
mhm.
mean,
And especially like like the big debate this year was like Giants they didn't pick a quarterback. They choose the running back. So they
uh-huh.
might actually try, and it's a battle between who's gonna be rookie of the year between him and Baker. So they might trying to confirm that by trying to get him the rookie of the year so they could prove like they make the right choice. I don't know. It's just a narrative that I like to believe in.
I like it. I like it. I mean, it said. I mean, also, wait, hold on. You're right. He needs 237 yards to pass Ezekiel Elliott for the rushing title. That's a long shot.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm talking about the 2,000 yard thing. Like
Okay.
237 rushing yard, you're probably not gonna get that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a chance. Let's say you have like over 100 yards at halftime, if
Yeah.
they feed him the ball more.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, Jerry Jones is also saying like all his players gonna play because he don't want the same thing that happened like a couple years ago to happen when they
Yeah.
had the bye week and they come out flat.
Yeah. Jerry Jones wanted to play, but the coach is. I'm seeing reports that the last time this scenario happened, Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott had very limited roles. So the last time they said their starters were going to play, they barely had any roles. It was like limited to slash none. So
Yeah, I remember that. They only
they're
played.
saying the experts are saying to fade this game because of that.
Mhm.
They don't think that the Cowboys are going to go hard. And I believe it. First of all, I wouldn't play Dak Prescott anyway. Zeke, he ain't the same at the end of the year because the play calling is too soft. So I'm fading him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of fading this game too. It's just like I wanted to put the narrative out there that we also have the owner of the team, which he's been right. Remember, like they didn't go for that fourth down, and he just didn't say he was gonna fire the coach if they stop being aggressive. And then ever since then, they've been going for fourth down every time.
They
So
have. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
every time the owner speak, because I mean, a lot of people believe like he's the owner, the coach, the GM, so he's doing everything. So he just put people he could control. So when he was so strong about the whole concept of like what happened to them a couple years ago, it
Yeah.
made me kind of like worried. Maybe he is crazy enough to play his players.
Uh,
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
mean, you
but
talk
what
about
about your boy Ingram? He-
Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if anything, well, see, okay. I was gonna say play Giants wide receivers, but not with the Cowboys defense. The only person I would play from that game is Rod Smith, which will be a shocker to people because he hasn't been doing much, but he's gonna get a lot of touches,
Hmm.
and I think he'll do well. So the wide receivers, anytime the Giants, if you look at their last 5 games, anytime they play good defenses, they do terrible.
Yeah, but would that be I mean, like I know that's the debate here. Like, would that really be a good defense if they sitting down most of the key players?
I don't think they're gonna sit down much defensive players.
They got the two linebackers. I think if they would probably sit down, like, yeah,
That rookie, I
yeah,
doubt they're gonna sit that rookie down.
I think they will. I
You're a
mean,
rookie.
yeah. Okay. Anything else for this game?
Nothing. What about you?
That's it. I mean, I like Ingram on this game.
Oh, okay,
I do like
okay.
Barkley though. I like Barkley just like in the concept of like them going for the record. Uh, Not even just record, just like trying to, pile his stats. So I
The
like that.
over under, by the way, is only 40.
Yeah,
41
yeah, yeah. I see that.
low. But who knows what's gonna happen? The Giants are unpredictable.
They never been.
Oh man.
We can move on to the next game.
Moving on to the next game. What do you got?
Miami at Buffalo.
Miami at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Ooh. Aiming at your head like a buffalo.
Ah.
All right, so I like a couple people from this matchup. I like uh I like my boy Tannehill. I think people are gonna be sleeping on him. Tannehill actually was in the millionaire. No, he wasn't. That was Brock Osweiler. I like Tannehill. He liked throwing. Um, Plus it's a division game, but the Bills have a lot of good passing defense apparently. So, eh, Tannehill's a long shot, but I'm going to have him just because he throws it a lot, and I think he's going to be low owned. Um, I like Balaj in this scenario. I love Balaj. K. Balaj is a good value pick here in this division game, and Kenny Stills might be a decent pick. Even though, like I said, even though I'm going against the pass defense of the Buffalo Bills, I don't think that they will hold that up in a division game.
Mm-hmm.
Miami's definitely the better team.
Yeah, I like the Bills defense though in this matchup. I mean, you see what they did to Tom Brady last week. Uh,
Mm.
hmm?
What you talking about?
Yeah, I like the Bills defense. I'm gonna surprise you with one pick. I was doing some research, and the Bills actually they already like checking out players for next year. Um, so Charles Clay, even though even though he's healthy, he's inactive. So they not going to bring him back. So watch out for Jason Coom. Jason Coom is the backup tight end. It looks
Uh,
will get the start, and they probably will try to feed him the ball to see what he's made of. So watch out for somebody like him.
wow,
Yeah.
that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah. So even though Charles Clay, he's actually healthy, but they list him as inactive for this game because they're not planning on bringing him back. So
Wow.
and also like I think your boy is a good play for this game too, Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
I
huge.
mean Miami is like horrible.
Miami's terrible. I mean, but then again, Josh Allen is a little pricey, but
Oh, what's
he
his price?
6,000.
Oh,
But
okay.
he is a good play. He is a good play. I like that. That is a good play. Good call on that one.
And even the receivers, it was Zay Jones and
And
uh,
Robert Foster. Definitely Zay Jones and Robert Foster. I would definitely pick Robert Foster because they yo-yo. If one do good, the next one do good. Every week they yo-yo back and
oh,
forth.
okay, yeah,
So last week Zay Jones was the guy. Now this week is gonna be Robert Foster. Um so they're cheap value picks. I like them cats. I like I don't know. I like Tannehill in the situation. He's only 4,600. Nobody's expecting him to do shit. Uh I just like Tannehill. K. Balaj didn't do so well last week, so I don't know if Drake is going to get touches. I don't know. Look like Balaj is going to get more touches. Who else? Who else is a sleeper there?
yeah. Miami doesn't seem like they know what they're doing because they wanted to look at Balaj last week, but they give most of the touches to Drake.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I feel like they messing with us.
Yeah. So we don't know. It's either Balaj or Drake. I need to know for definite who it is, though.
Yeah.
Um,
The fantasy reporters.
well, they both ain't got nothing to play for, so
Yeah, but it is a division game. I mean,
yeah,
division pride is in the line.
yeah. So people, here's a sleeper. Isaiah McKenzie for the Bills. Bills are at home. McKenzie is a wide receiver, so everybody might be on Robert Foster and Zay Jones, but you gotta check out this slot receiver named Isaiah McKenzie.
Okay.
So ever since they got rid of Kevin Benjamin, there's been more opportunity. McKenzie had 8 targets over the last 3 weeks. Right now he's 3,700 on DraftKings. So I mean, you can do a lot worse than a player seeking this kind of involvement. Um, Xavier Howard is out, by the way, and
Oh
so
yeah.
yeah, he's out. So the quarterback position is a little messed up on Dolphins' end. So wide receivers for the Bills might be a decent play, but
Hold on. So he's out for sure.
yeah,
Looking
he's out.
at questionable. So he's out for sure.
He's out. Yeah, he's out according to this website.
Oh,
um. So yeah, the quarterback is going to be. Yeah, it's a good matchup advantage.
yeah, as bad as Brady looked all year,
Mhm.
even on the road, it looked his best when he played against the Dolphins. So I'm expecting a big game from the receivers.
The receivers. So Dolphins receivers stack.
I mean, you mean Buffalo
I
receivers?
mean Buffalo receivers
Yeah,
stack. Sorry, I
yeah,
don't even know if Buffalo's going to play LaShawn McCoy. I wouldn't, but who knows?
yeah. It seems like there's some issue there with him and the coach too.
Yeah, it's off. I would stay away from him.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite players. So I had to do my favorite player lineup.
You got a favorite player lineup.
Yes, sir.
You worse than that guy that have an offensive jersey and a defensive jersey for for the Eagles. Oh my God, these fans are off the chain. So
Anything else for this game?
that's it. I don't know why we spent that long on that game. Whew.
Now we have Tampa Bay
And
versus
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
ATL.
I like Brian Hill all the way here. Brian Hill all the way. He's a running back for Falcons. Tampa Bay doesn't have a good run defense. And they're still taking a look at him and see what he's gonna do. I wouldn't play Tevin Coleman much. Um, Also, Paxton Barber's not bad. I mean, not Paxton. What's his name? Peyton Barber.
I was gonna say, like he's been under the radar, doing really good.
Yeah, under the radar. Yep, under the radar, doing really well. I'm not playing Julio Jones. I don't understand why they would play Julio Jones. Just decoy. So that's just stupid to play Julio. I mean, you got a Hall of Famer, and you gonna risk it.
I'm big on James Winston, but I'm afraid because here's what they did this week. They moved Fitz to the third quarterback. So they moved the third quarterback to the second quarterback. That made me scared that they're going to play the second quarterback.
That's what I'm thinking.
At some point today. So
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was big on
if anybody, I would pick Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, okay.
Matt Ryan always shows up on the Millie Maker for the last 3, 4, 5 years. Like if it's a chance that if you had to put your money on who's gonna show up on the Millie Maker, Matt Ryan or James Winston, it'll be Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Every time. He already showed up twice this year. Already. This year alone. And you would never think that because he don't do exceptionally well. But the weeks that he do show up, he do all right.
Yeah. What about Calvin Ridley?
I don't like him.
Okay. What about the tight end?
I don't like Calvin Ridley.
For both teams. Tight ends for both teams.
Hold on, I gotta find the game. I lost my page. I lost my notes. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean we have Boyd. I know you were big on Boyd the whole year.
That all depends on the quarterback that's playing. I'm nervous about it.
Oh, okay. Because
what I like about this game is the over/under is around 51.5, 50.5. It keeps fluctuating.
Yeah.
But you bring up a good point in the quarterback, so I don't know. Right now, it's not really about saving money for DraftKings because a lot of the stars aren't playing, so you're gonna already save a lot of bread. So I'm not worried about. Normally, I was worried about a cheap tight end like Cameron Brate, but that's not my strategy this week. I'm actually paying up for tight end, and I'm going grabbing Kelsey or Ertz. Primarily Kelsey, because I had some fire when we talk about them two teams. So I'm going to pay up high for tight ends. I don't recommend paying low for them. You'll have a lot of salary left over.
Yeah. I think Hurts is the third best tight end this week. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. I disagree. I disagree.
I know you did.
Talk about that. We talk about that.
Anything else for this game?
What game is that? I forgot what game we was talking.
Tampa Bay versus Falcons.
I like the running backs. Watch out for the I get what you're saying about Calvin Ridley. There is going to be a wide receiver that's going to go off. It's not going to be Calvin Ridley.
They have to give it to somebody. What about the tight end for the Falcons?
Oh yeah, he's due. Good call. He's due. Even though he's cheap, and I just said that, he is due. He is due. He hasn't performed well in the last 3 or 4 games, so he's definitely due. Yep, I agree.
All right, that's it for this game. Let's move on. I mean, that game had potential to be 5. I mean, oh no, not this one. Houston versus Jacksonville. I mean, Houston have a lot to play for, but Jacksonville is actually saying this is like their playoff, so they'll be happy to beat the Texans.
Question: is it me or the schedule changed on ESPN?
What you mean by that?
Like the schedule at the top, I don't see Tampa Bay in.
Nah, I still see it.
Wow. I don't see it.
You don't see the schedule at all?
I don't see Tampa Bay, and even though we already talked about it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we have Houston versus Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, Houston have a lot to play for.
Yes, they do.
They
They do.
have to win actually to win the division.
They're gonna win too.
Yeah, they have to. But I mean, Jacksonville. I mean, don't sleep on Jacksonville. They switching quarterback again.
Oh, they're not playing Kessler?
Nah, it looked like Blake Bortles will get the start. Actually, I think a sleeper.
Oh, ooh, I like it.
Yeah, because
I like
that
it.
the Texans actually allow 300 plus passing yards, and they led in 4 of the last 5 games.
Yo, you gotta really make sure that he's starting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's starting.
Because if he is, I like it. That's a huge sleeper, yo.
Yeah, and he have a lot to play for too, because like that could be his last year. He had to show up.
Yeah, that's his job, man. Who else you got for that game?
I mean, that's about it because I don't know what they're doing with Fournette and Jacksonville defense usually pretty decent. I mean, I think in this game I'll probably play Houston defense, but I still believe in the quarterback. I know he'll throw a couple interceptions, but I think he could also have a big game, like 500 yards. He have nothing to play for. Yeah, I think he have a big game. He have a lot to prove for this game.
So I like that. I'm glad you talked about that. I like you know who's my sleeper? I like DeAndre Carter. DeAndre Carter is gonna do work. He's getting a lot of uptick in targets. He's showing all the signs are there for him to produce really well. He's a wide receiver for the Texans. So DeAndre Carter, look out for him. He plays the slot sometimes. Sometimes they move him to the second wide receiver mark. And a lot of people are saying play Hopkins. I wouldn't play Hopkins. They're going to have Ramsey. They're going to have him on lock.
Yeah, they had 2 of the best cornerbacks in the league.
Yeah, and they've been playing consistently throughout, even despite their record.
Yeah, I mean, they held Andrew Luck to 0 points.
So I like DeAndre Carter in that matchup. I don't like none of the running backs. Alfred Blue. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I like Dante Foreman. I'm gonna have a little bit of exposure to him. He had a touchdown last week, and they try to see what he can do.
Okay, for Jacksonville.
Just keep a small eye on Dante Foreman, the running back for the Texans.
Texans, okay.
Yeah. And your boy Demaryius Thomas, how you feel about him? Oh, he hurt. Oh, I was watching that game.
Yeah, he was carted off, man.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles.
That actually opened more room for your boy. With
DeAndre Carter. Yeah, now that I think about it, he gonna be the number 2 guy. So who's the number 3 guy over there?
At this moment,
you gotta watch out for the number 3 guy. Either that or the tight end, Justin Thomas.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's all I have for that game.
What about the quarterback for Texans?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Let's move on.
He did too well last week. He did too well. You're not gonna. First of all, he did too well. Then they're gonna have a spy on him. It's like not gonna work. What's the over under for that game? Oh, I'm looking at it. It's they got Houston minus 6.5, over under 40, so it's gonna be a low scoring game.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Moving on to New England versus the Jets.
New England Jets. All right. New England versus the Jets.
How you feel about that game?
Everybody's going to be on Robbie Anderson. He's not going to perform well. A new one just signed a big contract for the wide receiver for the Jets. The extension. So they like him. Let's see. Oh, a new one's out. Wow.
So
I don't know. I'm going to have little exposure to Robbie Anderson, just a little bit.
I like
5%.
I like to stay away from Patriots players, but there's been a lot of hype surrounding Julian Edelman.
Oh, okay.
So my contrary pick for that game will be Chris Hogan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it.
Since Josh Gordon been out, he actually seen 100% of the snaps.
Really? That's a good stat.
Yeah, he's seen 100% of the snaps. He haven't been getting the ball, but I feel like with everybody on Julian Edelman, I think he's a sleeper. And New England have to win.
Who? Oh, yeah. New England do got to win.
Yeah. So
yeah.
if they want the first round bye, those old guys, they need that first round bye. They have to win because if they lose and Texans win, they actually will play next week.
Wow.
So they have to win this week. So I think they're gonna go all out. I mean, I like Brady in that though. Like he's playing at home. I mean, Aaron Rodgers just put up so many points on the Jets, so like they probably gonna throw the ball a lot to those guys, Chris Hogan and Julian Edelman.
Wow. I think that's a really good idea. You don't mess with Gronk?
I don't know how you feel about Gronk. I don't know yet.
He after a donut, man, he gotta put up 5 points. I still would play Gronk. I mean, he's always a play. I'm not going to get emotional and not play him because he burned me 2 weeks in a row. I'm going to play him. Significantly. I'd rather lose on him than some bum that I have a few sleepers for this slate.
Talk to me.
I have Sony Michel only needs 119 yards to get 1,000 yards rushing, by the way. But my sleeper is Rex Burkhead. Before they go into the playoffs, they want to get him going. He's the original starter. And they have offensive schemes for him. So Rex Burkhead is a big sleeper. I have both of their so the Jets has really good rushing as of lately, last 5 games. So I'm going to play their Elijah McGuire heavy, like 75% of my lineups. He's cheap as well. Also, I'm going to play Jets defense. That's my sleeper.
Yeah, I don't agree with the Jets defense pick. I mean, I played the Patriots defense.
Yeah. I mean, Jets defense has been doing pretty well last 5 games.
Okay.
They put pressure on the quarterback 30% of the time. I mean, I think they score some defensive touchdowns. I don't think they. Also, I'm going to have Sam Darnold, of course. Definitely have Sam Darnold. So, Elijah McGuire, Sam Darnold, Rex Burkhead, Sony Michel, a little bit of Robbie Anderson, and I love Chris Herndon, the tight end for the Jets. So that's my picks.
Yeah. I don't know like the stats on like how well rookie quarterback do against Bill Belichick, but I know this as far as like winning and losing, he never lost to a rookie quarterback.
You sure about that?
Yeah, he never lost to a rookie quarterback. He's
never heard that before.
I forgot.
Never heard that.
The stats. It's like 13-0 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't lose the Big Bang?
Not as a rookie, no. No, they own the Pittsburgh Steelers. You don't say they record against the Pittsburgh Steelers? I don't know how the rookie quarterback play versus the Patriots defense, but he actually never lost to a rookie quarterback. I think the other team that's like really rookie quarterback, I think it's like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they lost only once or twice.
It's at Foxborough, right?
Yeah. So I like New England defense in that spot. I do like the running back, not Sonny Michel, my Haitian brother. I do like him. I like him in that spot, especially he said he needed 119-yard rushing.
Yeah,
And I mean, I'm not picking them to pass the ball a lot, but if you look at their history, whenever they were in that spot, must win week 17, they actually run the ball a lot. So, so just be on the lookout for that. So that's what I don't like about New England. They could do anything.
yeah. By the way, the Jets came off of a huge, exhausting overtime game.
Yeah, yeah, that don't help neither.
They
So.
might be beat up, but
And you know New England gonna force you to do what you're not comfortable of doing.
yeah.
So I don't know what the Jets comfortable is doing. Is like passing it to the outside receiver. Like that's probably why I like the running back, probably catching the ball outside, whatever.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
But besides that, I can't really mess with anybody else from the Jets.
I agree.
All right. Anything else for this game?
Nothing.
All right. And then we have the Green Bay Packers playing at Lambeau Field.
At Lambeau, Aaron Rodgers coming off a monster like 48-point fantasy stretch.
You think you could do that? You think you could do that like 2 weeks in a row?
Oh yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers. He'll do it more through the air this time. Definitely. People are not gonna be on him like that.
Yeah. So you think you'll do it like this game stack with like Galladay and Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and Williams?
Yeah, this whole game is a good play.
Yeah.
They both passing offense and defenses are terrible. I think.
But they only have the game at 46, right?
Yeah, they only have it at 46, which is shocking to me. So Aaron Rodgers is projected to be around 7% owned. I mean, with Aaron Rodgers, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Calling against Detroit, bad passing defense, I'll take it.
Like the thing that makes me a little fear of this game is the fact that they have it over under at 46.
Yeah. You don't think that's good?
It's okay, but it's not. I feel like a game like that should be at like 50, 51, 51. Yeah. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, me too. So you would pick the over?
I will, but like it make me scared because I'm like, they must know something I don't know. You know, they have insight.
Yeah, they do. They know coaching decisions and all types.
Yeah. That like why is like this game? I would still pick the over if they had it at 50. 51.
Then again, I feel like Aaron Rodgers not going to play that much either, because he was kind of banged up as well.
Yeah.
So,
but with the record on the line for Devontae Adams, you think he would sit down?
Yeah.
Like they don't have anything else to play for but that record.
They don't have nothing to play for. You know, Rodgers is injury prone, man. That'd be stupid if they play a Hall of Fame quarterback like that.
Yeah, but you know what they said last week, going into the game last week? Because they wanted to shut them down, and he was like, that's not what a leader do. Leader here for the team.
Yeah.
Wow. And Devontae Adams' record is on the line, and you think he would sit? I don't believe it.
I just, it's a business too, man. It's just like, yo, if you owned a business and your best production was out there for no reason, yeah, I'll give him a quarter.
Yeah.
I ain't giving Aaron Rodgers. What do you got, like 2 more years left?
No, he just signed his contract extension over the offseason.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't remember how long.
I think it's 4 years. He's fast. They saying Aaron Rodgers is gonna be throwing up some YOLO balls.
What you mean by that?
YOLO? Like bombs? Like you only live once?
Oh.
So,
you haven't been playing that way. I doubt it.
I mean, the head coach ain't there. It's iffy. I don't know. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is the coach. He gonna be like, we doing this, we doing that. So you might be right. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think like with Devontae Adams, I mean, I'm big on him this week. Based on him.
Are you big on Adams?
Yeah.
He did 134 yards, though.
134 yards?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
You think he can get it?
Yeah, they'll target him like 20 times today. You were big on them last week. You're not this week. What's
I
going on?
know.
Yeah, some inside information.
I ain't big on him this week, dog.
Why?
I ain't big on him this week.
He's questionable. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why you not big? I'm waiting.
I feel like, all right, you gotta think about the Lions. Yeah, defense bad, but they don't gotta worry about the running game. So they're gonna be really defending the pass. And it's a division game. Um, so I don't know. I ain't big on them.
All right. That's cool. Anything else for this game?
I like the running backs, both running backs.
Blunt or who?
Uh, Theo Riddick and
Jay Williams.
Jay Williams. Yeah, I like both the running backs. They're gonna overcompensate for the pass too much. Also like Kenny Galladay, Matt Ryan stat. I like Matt Ryan, Kenny Galladay, and Theo all in one damn lineup.
Okay. You know what I don't like about the Packers? You know, like they had signed that running back last week. I mean, he was only in the building for a couple of days. I feel like he had more practice time. I don't think Jay Williams gonna get as much touches as he got last week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So they got the backup running back. He'll give him a breather. He probably still like about 80-20. But I mean, the fact that he's gonna take some touches away from him.
They just signed him, didn't they? He don't know to play like that.
Yeah, but like last week was like different where he didn't play it at all because he had just got there. But he had a whole week to practice. I feel like
that week don't do nothing.
Yeah, but they probably like trying to see if it's worth bringing back next year. Like just needing him just for the end of the season to finish.
Man, they don't even know what coach they gonna have.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They might want to see what he got, like a little bit. I'm not saying like he's gonna be like the main person carrying the ball, but just be on the lookout. Even if you get 10% of the guy carry, that could be like a touchdown you take away from him.
Yeah.
He just play a little bit more. That's what I'm saying.
Got you.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nah, moving on to the next game.
Panthers.
Panthers versus the Saints.
Yeah, they playing in the dome.
In the dome. Drew Brees is not playing. Cam Newton is not playing. This is a preseason game.
It is. Teddy Bridgewater. How you feel about him starting?
I don't like him.
Really? I like that.
Nope. You like him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I like him for the game, but I'm saying I like him as a player.
I used to like him as a player, but fantasy-wise, this cat ain't going to throw the ball enough for me. I need 300 yards. Or he can run it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sean Payton's going to keep him in the pocket.
You know why I think he's doing starting instead of the other quarterback, right? I mean, think about it. They just traded for him. They probably gonna try to make his number look really good. You know, Sean Payton like when he picks somebody up, he like to make him look good so he could prove his genius.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and make him look good, and so they could trade him in the offseason to get like values back for him. So,
I mean, the Panthers' defense ain't terrible. I mean, their passing is, but their linebackers are pretty decent.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Sean Payton was still trying to get him, you know, to have really good numbers, so he could be a good trade asset. Think about how many teams need quarterbacks.
Yeah, but it's kind of too late for all that. They're not going to trade him off of one game.
If you're desperate for a quarterback, yeah. I mean,
he injury prone.
Yeah, but think about it. You don't think Jacksonville would do anything to get a quarterback in their situation?
Not Teddy Bridgewater.
No, there's rumor about them going after Joe Flacco. What have Joe Flacco done the last few years?
But Joe Flacco's better than Teddy Bridgewater.
See, you're living in the past.
Nah, Joe Flacco's been pretty consistent.
On what? Did you see his record before? Did you see the Ravens record before the young boy got in?
Yeah.
It was horrible. So I don't know. I think you like a little bias towards Joe Flacco.
Nah. His completion percentages was actually pretty decent.
Dog.
I think it's the play calling.
But they doing better now. You still think it's the play calling?
Oh, they are not doing better now. Oh my God. You
They
think
are
so?
they are 6-1 with their quarterback.
Oh
With a miracle to actually it take a miracle for the Chiefs to beat them. Probably the best team in the AFC.
oh nah.
It take a miracle.
If Flacco didn't get hurt, they would still be in the playoffs.
Not true. They had a losing record on the Flacco. They was like what 3-4.
Yeah, but it took a while. A lot of people had losing records. Saints had a losing record.
When they started 0-1?
Yeah.
That's it. They went to like 8-9 straight winning games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. Joe Flacco was 3-4. That's 7 games in.
Yeah, they still would have went to the playoffs, I believe.
Yeah.
Flacco didn't do.
That was telling me, what was the quarterback you said that was the best quarterback in the league, like 4 years
RG3.
ago? Who?
RG3.
Yeah, exactly. Where you at now?
At
He's like,
that point,
yo,
he was
I
the best
guarantee
quarterback
you.
in the league.
He was like, I guarantee you, 5 years from now, he'll be the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were so
But if Joe Flacco was so bad, then why everybody want him? You answer me that question. Everybody looking at him.
You know how much Vikings pay for Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, too much.
Exactly. You think he's good? Everybody
Yes,
wants Kirk
of
Cousins.
course. You know I'm a Kirk Cousins fan.
Vikings is last year they was in the NFC Championship. This year with Kirk Cousins, it's like they downgrade. Let's move on. We're not gonna agree on this one.
Kirk Cousins. Do you know how well he did in the first 8 games?
Yo, it's like, dog, you know, give me Kirk Cousins record.
I don't know Kirk Cousins record.
Yeah, he have a losing record.
Dog, it's a team game, dog.
OMG.
You gotta play good. Their defense fell off big time from last year. That was the main component. Their defense, it fell off big time. That one guy that was leading the sacks, he ain't on there no more.
Yeah, I mean, I think the defense fell off, but they didn't expect the quarterback to be costing them games by losing the ball when that was the one thing about Case Keenum. Like, you know, another version of Alex Smith. You're not gonna win you big games, but you're also not gonna lose you big games. Well, Kirk Cousins, I mean, he's gonna take more risks. He's gonna lose you some big games.
That's why I like Cousins. He take risks.
Yeah.
But what game were we talking about again?
Man, we went way off. We were talking about the Panthers game.
Oh yeah, Saints and Panthers.
Yeah. Anything else for this game?
Oh, because you Teddy Bridgewater.
What about McCaffrey?
I like McCaffrey. I think they're not gonna hold back for some reason. I really feel like they're not gonna hold back. So they play this guy too much. The whole offense run around this guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm scared to play him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. There's no reason for you to play him. Like
I know. But he hold on. McCaffrey got some record to break too. I don't know what it is. About running back catches per game. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's already leading. McCaffrey's already got that record. Never mind. Barkley needs to chase it. Okay. Barkley's chasing that. So yeah, you're right. He don't have really much of a reason to play, but I just feel like they're gonna play him.
I do too, but I'm like, I don't want to take the chance.
Hell no.
Like the Saints they're not going to play any of the players like that. So yeah, moving on.
Hold up. The wide receivers, man. Gotta play. First of all, sorry, I forgot about that game. I'm playing Tyler Heinicke, the backup for Panthers. I'm playing Samuels, not DJ Moore, but Samuels.
Yes.
And I'm playing Ted Ginn again. And
playing
I don't
10
know.
after you just tell me how you feel about 30.
Yeah, I'm not saying Terry Bridgewater's gonna have an awesome game, but I know Ted Ginn will.
So
Um,
it will rely on you would have to rely on the quarterback you don't think is that good to
yeah,
pass.
but sometimes the wide receiver do way better than the quarterback, fantasy wise.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying like you have to rely on the quarterback you think that's not good.
Yeah, but they mix it up over there. They put Taysom Hill throwing the rock sometimes. They got Terry gonna be throwing the rock.
Yeah, they're not gonna do all that in the game that
Man, you don't know what
they have to save all that for the playoff.
we don't know what they're gonna do. Plus
Yeah,
Ted Ginn, he be running back some
it's the
punts and
season
stuff.
game.
I mean, I'm Ted Ginn all the way.
All right.
Even though Bridgewater can't throw the rock like that, but hitch pass, yards after catch, you know how it goes. That's it for that game for me.
All right. Yeah, moving on to the 49ers at the Rams. The LA Rams.
Not gonna spend too much longer on this game. Apparently the Rams have something to play for, like you said, right?
Yep.
I think Jared Goff is a good, awesome pick here. I'm more of a Nick Mullins fan. Nick Mullins, George Kittle stack. So that's what I'm going to be primarily on. Also, Jeff Wilson Jr. is an awesome, awesome pick here. So that's my big, big
What
sleeper.
about Bourne?
Who?
Bourne, the receiver for the 49ers.
I ain't messing with him. I've been following the 49ers. For some reason, Nick Mullins don't have a connection with him. I liked Bourne when they had the other quarterback. But no, sir. If anything, I would play because Pettis is out too. I would play Jeff Wilson Jr.
Okay.
Jeff Wilson Jr. It looked like Bourne would be the obvious guy, but I think he's gonna go to what's that guy? Kittles.
Kittles. Yeah. Kittles chasing some record too, I believe.
Yeah, he's chasing some record too. What's the over under for that game?
The running back for the Rams playing.
No, Todd Gurley is not playing, by the way. Todd Gurley is not playing.
Over under for that game is 48.5.
Ooh, that's up there.
Yeah, and 49ers been playing much tougher lately too.
Yes, they have. Oh, so you're right. George Kittle is chasing Travis Kelce for the single season receiving record for tight ends.
Yep.
Jeff Wilson's going to get all of the running back work. So Jeff Wilson's a good value. I put all three of them: Nick Mullins, George Kittle, and Jeff Wilson, all three in the same lineup with Robert Woods and actually, I'm gonna be off of Robert Woods. He's been doing too well lately. I'm gonna stick with my boy Cooks. He gonna be cooking him.
Oh man, Cook gonna be on lockdown.
Wow! I just got a report. Tyler Heineke is gonna be out, so they're gonna go with the third string. Sorry, going back to the Panthers. Taylor Heineke is gonna be out. Wow! I didn't catch that one. So I'm not even gonna play the quarterback, whoever that third string guy. I think his name is Kyle something.
How did he do last week when he come in?
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's weird. They didn't have Tyler Heineke on the injury report.
I know. I'm using our source that we use.
Okay.
Our main source that we use. Also, Mariota's not playing. Did you get that one?
No, I didn't get that. Mariota is out?
Yeah, they just gave me an update just like 10 minutes ago on that one, on Mariota. He's out. So that's going to suck for the Titans. Oh, my God. We already talked about Colts Titans too, didn't we?
Yes, we already talked about it. I mean, I know Mariota was questionable. I didn't know he was going to be out. I thought he was going to for sure.
He is questionable, but they just said the coach decided not to play him or something.
That don't even make sense.
They're not expected to play. Blaine Gabbert is going to start.
Ew.
Blaine Gabbert. I think he did well when he went in the last time, though.
Not this week. He won't.
Against the Colts?
Yeah.
Yeah, Colts had pretty decent defense.
Mm-hmm.
Blaine Gabbert is playing.
I might play the Colts defense. Titans.
Oh, yeah. Good pull. Good call. Yeah, Colts defense is – Blaine Gabbert might be asleep.
Yeah, he's at home. He should be playing better. I can't imagine, like, really putting anything on Blaine Gabbert.
No.
He should have been at the league, like, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Blaine Gabbert, but it's like people think the Titans don't have wide receivers. They do. Blaine Gabbert. When they played the Redskins, he threw for 100 yards and a touchdown with no interception. So that was a good start. He only played like a quarter. What's that? I don't even know how much he played.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't bad.
Not bad because Redskins defense not bad neither.
Yeah, so I mean that's a good sign. You talk about Redskins defense. He threw 100 yards and one touchdown.
Yeah, they was on the road too, I think, right?
Yeah,
it was in DC.
So they're gonna be going hard because they need to win this joint.
Yeah, that means Derrick Henry is a good play then.
Oh yeah, let me write that down. Yeah.
Because they're not going to trust Blaine Gabbert all the way.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Yep.
Anything else?
The wide receiver for the tight ends. I know we going back, but now that Blaine Gabbert's playing, I will play one of the wide receivers for the Taywan Taylor. I'm a huge fan of him, so that's a sleeper for me. He goes deep. He's a speedy guy. Third string. Taywan Taylor. But yeah, but what are we talking about Panthers and Cardinals or no? We was talking about 49ers. So I'm done with the 49ers, Jeff Wilson Jr., George Kittle, Nick Mullins, and then anybody from the Rams. I'm not playing.
Then Cooks.
Cooks?
Nah, I'm fading Cooks.
Why?
Sherman.
You think they're gonna put Sherman on him?
Yeah.
And not Robert Woods?
No, not Robert Woods, but Cooks.
Yeah, you're right. Forgot about Sherman. You're right.
I just think like Jared Goff haven't been playing well. I don't think he have the confidence to attack Sherman. So I think he'll take the easy matchup.
I mean, he did well against Patrick Peterson last week. They put up 31 points to their 9 points.
Yeah. But I'm saying like it wasn't like him throwing to Patrick Peterson way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like 49ers is so bad. There's so many other ways you could attack them than to attack the best player.
Yeah.
They horrible at the slot corner. So you could attack them that way. Like Josh Reynolds will be really good. I just don't think it's worth even testing it. Like, yeah, I mean, Cooks could win some and lose some, but it's not even worth going after that.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not. I might have him still a little bit.
I like Josh Reynolds.
You like? Oh yeah, Reynolds is a good play. Reynolds is a good play.
They horrible at the slot corner.
They're terrible in the slot. Terrible. So yeah. What about the backup running back for the Rams, Kelly?
I don't know much about him. I'm fading them.
Me neither.
And like they had to win this game. So, last thing you want to do is put the game in somebody's hand that you don't trust.
Anything else for this game?
Nah, I think that's it. I mean, Jared Goff.
Talk about Jesus.
Yeah.
Bears versus Vikings.
That's a big one.
Mitchell Trubisky's been on the Melody Baker 3 times already.
Yeah.
That's
the same thing we said last week, right?
True.
I was being smart. That really didn't make it last week.
I know. We said it last week. Oh man, it's gonna be a good defensive game. It's gonna be a good game, man. I want to watch this game. Well, primarily because I need the Bears to win, but whew, it's a lot of good picks. Tyreek Cohen. The normal picks. I'm trying to think about any sleepers.
Oh, Chicago defense is always a go.
Be mindful. Xavier Rhodes is questionable.
Mm-hmm.
So the Vikings defense is kind of banged up. Eric Kendricks is out. A lot of people in their defense is banged up.
Mm-hmm.
Allen Robinson doesn't look like he's going to play as well. So I'm picking Tyreek Cohen. Jay Howard for the Bears has 826 yards rushing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Yeah, Adam Thielen has been falling off. But I think because he's hurt and they're not trying to tell us, so he's just like a damn decoy out there. So I'm big on Diggs, but a lot of people are big on Diggs, so that kind of makes me skeptical. So I'm big on, since Allen Robinson's out, I'm big on Tyler Gabriel. I like Tyler Gabriel or Anthony Miller or Andre Miller, whatever his name is. Sorry, not whatever his name is. What is the boy's name? What's the man's name? A. Miller. A. Miller. But how you feel about that game? Dalvin Cook too. Sorry, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
and Kyle Rudolph. I think his confidence is a little bit boosted.
Yeah, like he had to catch a Hail Mary last week, right?
Yeah, he did.
But besides the defenses, I'm fading most of this game. I like Dalvin Cook. That's about it because I know one of the Chicago weaknesses catching running backs. So I'm not really playing the receivers. Chicago is like good at putting pressure.
They are.
And I know your boy. It's like perfect spot. I'm telling you, like I know this guy. Trust me. That's like perfect spot for him to mess up. They have like probably 3 interceptions. They missed the playoff. I think it's a good spot. I mean, Chicago defense scored like 2 touchdowns. Like, yeah, I think it's gonna be that kind of day. And
okay, the Vikings pass 64% of the time. By the way,
yeah, I guess line on. I mean, you put the ball in Kirk Cousins' hand against that defense, bad things going to happen.
But yeah, I was just about to say that they get pressured almost 40% of the time. So yeah, it's bad. Their pressure is bad already. So their offensive line isn't that good, by the way.
Yeah, and then Kirk Cousins is known to messed up.
Yeah,
clutch situation like that. It's so unclutch.
Yeah, I would still play Adam Thielen. I would stick with him.
Yeah, I guess if they down big, they might try to like
just launch. Yeah.
But it's gonna be such a defensive game, though. I can't imagine like even. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Trubisky gonna do that well neither. So I mean, I think
he is, man. Like Vikings defense is banged up, and he gonna throw the ball a lot too. But like he don't have his boy Allen Robinson, but he got his boy Trey Burton and Tyreek Cohen with catching passes out of the backfield.
Yeah.
So I think he will do well.
I think it's gonna be like a blowout. I think like 23-6.
Oh wow! Ooh, a blowout? This game?
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on.
Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh
had to win. So, I heard Connor wants to play, but the team is actually being very.
Yeah, I'm playing Samuels, and I'm playing. I'm not playing Smith Shoe. I'm not playing Smith Shoe.
You're not playing Junior?
No, he's gonna be too highly owned. He's gonna burn everybody. I'm gonna play James Washington. And wait, is Brown officially out?
Oh no, it's not. It's game time decision.
Yeah, it's game time decision. If Brown play, I play Juju. If Brown don't play, I play James Washington because he goes deep. So that's all I like from that game. I would say Joe Mixon, but nervous about him. Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout.
This game gonna be it's gonna be out of hand like early. So I mean, I think like Big Ben will do work too. So
yeah, and he gonna be out early. He's not gonna do enough work for his price. It's $7,000 of DraftKings.
You think he's gonna be out early? Why?
Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout. They're gonna take him out early. He ain't gonna play the fourth quarter.
Oh, they need to win.
It's gonna be a blowout, man.
Yeah, but I think they probably gonna stop. They have nothing else to play for if they don't make the playoff.
No,
I think they're gonna stop on them.
No out. It's gonna be 35-6 at halftime.
Yeah,
play throughout the third quarter. It'll be 42-6. Then the fourth quarter, he is not gonna play that, man.
yeah, but if he put up 42 points and you will pick a quarterback that put up 20 in a full game. I mean,
it's about defense too. They might set him up with good defensive position.
Yeah, but if he get like 4 passing touchdowns, even if he have like 150-yard passing,
we need that 300.
Yeah, you added the 300 than the 4 touchdown.
Yeah, you get extra points.
Yeah, how much extra points?
You get 3 extra points.
Okay, so you would take 300-yard passing and 1 or 2 touchdown versus 4 touchdown passes. And Big Ben is capable of having.
First of all, they run the ball way more than they pass the ball.
That's not true.
All right, let me look it up.
That's not true. You know that. Like Big Ben been having like games where he threw the ball like 40, 50 times.
Play by play, out average. Let's see. Well, I know Mike Tomlin. That's what I'm going off of.
Yeah. You think about the Steelers in the early 2000s, man. That was the running Steelers.
But they got James Conner, man. Why did you stay away from him?
But Conner he want to play, but the team want to test his ankle before the game, so it's not guaranteed he's gonna play.
Yeah, I would play Conner because a lot of people are gonna fade him because they think he's not gonna play. I
don't think they're gonna play him.
I think he is. I think he's gonna shock the world.
Yeah. Nah, he wants to play. Like he's very.
I know he want to play, but I think they're gonna play him.
I just don't think. I don't think it's worth it. But
I mean, I know. I don't think it's worth it either.
They don't need him to beat the Bengals. If they need him to beat the Bengals, like everybody needs to leave. Everybody needs to go.
Yeah.
If you can't beat the Bengals without Conner, everybody needs to go.
That's true. I just want to play him just because I don't want no surprises. I get pissed off.
Yeah.
That's the perfect time when people play. He go for 100 yards. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. We have Cleveland at Baltimore.
Cleveland at Baltimore.
What you got? I mean, I like Baltimore defense in that spot.
Oh, that's a good pick. I like Baltimore defense too. I also like Cleveland defense too. I like. By the way, is there any chats going on? I don't know, but I like Baltimore's defense, and I like Cleveland defense. So I'm gonna primarily pick Baltimore's defense. I'm staying away from Nick Chubb. He's been performing terrible the last 3 games. And stay away from all the offensive players on the Browns, even Baker Mayfield. Staying away from them.
Yeah, we've been fading them all year.
Yeah, all year. He ain't been showing up, man. He ain't been showing up. It's not gonna happen. I'm definitely gonna have Lamar Jackson though.
Mm-hmm. There's a question for you on the chat. It's for you. It looked like it's for you directly. Said,
Oh, for real?
Nelson, can she get $1?
Wow. Tell Nell I'll give it to her if I get this bread.
You mean when you get this bread?
I can't believe I said if. What's wrong with me?
I know. When you get
I'm going to get it. Dollar's coming up now. But I think Lamar Jackson is a great value play paired with his running back, Gus Edwards. So Gus Edwards be doing pretty well lately.
You know, Cleveland already beat him once, right? Oh, he was with Joe Flacco there.
Oh. I like how you try to throw that in there.
And that was like the bad Cleveland, too.
Cleveland ain't the bad.
That was when they were like bad.
They weren't bad. They were good in the beginning.
Yeah.
They tied with Pittsburgh. All right, never mind. Let's go.
Yeah, moving on. Anything else for this game?
Nothing.
Yeah, let's move on. Seahawks at Arizona. That game is tricky. So
I like that one. Yeah. I like it. Is tricky. It is tricky.
There's
I like
a lot of narrative.
A lot of people expect the Seahawks to blow Arizona out, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. I
like Arizona ain't had nothing to play for the last 10 weeks.
Yeah, they come into the season knowing the season was over.
So my thing is they comfortable. They got dogs minus -13, so I mean they expecting a blowout. I mean, I just don't think it's gonna go that way. I think
it's a division game too.
It's a division game. Arizona beat Green Bay. But they've been getting blown out for the last 3 games. It just looks like a trap, like one of those fantasy traps. Like everybody expects this to be a blowout, and then it ends up Vegas winning. So I'm going to play Chris Carson and David Johnson.
I'm scared of Chris Carson in that sense. Like Seahawks don't really have anything to play for. If everything stays as it is, they'll play. If they win, they'll play the Cowboys, and if they lose, they'll play Chicago.
Oh, you're right.
So that's the only thing. It's just based on the matchup, and I don't think it matters who they play.
Yeah,
I think they feel like they could be either one because neither one have a quarterback.
Well, this is coming from a coach who has a lot of confidence in his running backs. So,
yeah,
I mean, he plays all 3 of them.
I don't know if I want to trust Chris Carson like that because he might not play much.
He might not. You're right. It seems like a trap too because I never used to play Chris Carson, and you know what? You just convinced me not to play him.
Yeah, it just. You don't know. He might play. He might not.
I'd be happy if he got 100 yards and a touchdown. I wouldn't care because I never play Chris Carson.
Yeah.
He already have his 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. I mean,
it's like why risk the injury? Especially they run the ball so much. They need all their running backs.
Yeah. Hey, Russell Wilson got 34 touchdowns. He's been balling this year.
Yeah.
These interceptions. One of Aaron Rodgers numbers. Yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for that game. Seahawks defense.
One more narrative. It might be Fitzgerald's last game. They wait to actually give him a lot of targets, but it might be. Nobody know, but like there's like this narrative going on. Like last week, you see, like they bring out the trick play. They had him passing the ball. That was his first passing touchdown.
Oh yeah, they did.
So,
right. Yeah.
Just be on the lookout for that. I don't know if it's his last game for real, but it might be. So
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah. But I was playing anyway on my favorite player lineup anyway. So
hey, you got a favorite player lineup. I don't see any narrative. Yeah, I don't see anything about them. So
yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been going on all year. People keeping people that know, but
they have this game under 38.5 too. So gotta stay away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of it. But moving on.
Denver versus the Chargers.
Denver versus the Chargers. Whew.
Chargers,
Philip Lindsay's out, by the way. He just got a message.
yeah, Philip Lindsay is out. I mean, the Chargers don't. I mean, they're already in the playoff, but they have stuff to play for, like we discussed earlier. Like they could still end up in certain position, but
Yeah,
it's not that big of a deal for this game.
it's not. It's not. The Royce Freeman is a good pick. He always finds his way in the end zone. Always. I've been watching him for a minute. The backup. There's two backups. They got Devin Booker and Royce Freeman. I like Royce Freeman. He always get red zone touches. And I like some people from the Chargers. The Chargers have anything to play for?
They already in the playoff, but yeah, kind of like they will have to. They had to if the Chiefs lose and they win. Remember all the scenarios.
Yeah.
They could win the division and they could get this spot. They could get a whole first round bye if New England and the Chiefs lose and the Houston lose. So they have stuff to play for, but they rely on help. But they're already in the playoffs, so
Okay. Yeah, Royce Freeman. He's gonna be the lead back. He's only 3,500. I think he's a good play. Devontae Booker is more of a passing guy, so he's also a decent play too. So look out for him. Anybody from the Chargers is to go. Like I like Tyrell Williams. I'm just a fan of him, so I'm going to play him. Mike Williams goes deep as well, so be on the lookout for those two. I think.
I do. I mean, I do like, but I'm scared of the Chargers at the same time because like they might not play their players if everybody already winning, already won, so they don't really have anything else to play for. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't think like there's much incentive to be playing like Philip Rivers. They already going to the playoff. Most likely they're gonna be playing next week.
Could you see Philip Rivers in a millionaire maker?
And no, just because I don't think they will play like as hard as they can or as hard as they need to be in the millionaire maker. You see what I'm saying? So I like him. I mean, like Philip Rivers is like one of those players that I like, but at the same time, like it's really dangerous when they don't really have anything to play for without help. So like they would need New England to lose, the Chiefs to lose, the Texans to lose before they actually, they could actually play for something. So yeah, I wouldn't play them just based on that. Because by halftime, like let's say they would need Oakland to beat the Chiefs. What's the chance of that happen? They would need the Jets. Is it the Jets? Yeah, the Jets to beat the Patriots. What's the chance of that? They would need all like I'm pretty sure you probably have a better chance of winning the lottery than
for all the stuff they got going on. So, Philip Rivers 2% projected ownership. I don't think he's a good play as well.
Like, and I don't think they should be playing Melvin Gordon anyway, too. So.
Oh no.
He's been hurt. So yeah.
Yeah, no Melvin Gordon. Moving on. Oh, D Hamilton too, the wide receiver for the Broncos, is a good play.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we got
your very own
Philadelphia 76ers. It's like
hey, you guys might have to recruit folks.
You stupid. We got the Eagles versus the Washington Redskins. I like Aguilar. And I like Josh Johnson. And I like Jamison Crowder. I'm putting my ego aside. And that's all I like from that game. I have a sleeper, but I'll save that after you.
So all weeks you've been telling me how the Eagles defense is really getting much better against quarterback, putting pressure, and the cornerbacks is playing much better the last few weeks. But you like Josh Johnson.
I like Josh Johnson.
You didn't like the other quarterbacks they played, but you like Josh Johnson. I guess.
The only reason why I like Josh Johnson is because he's a dual threat quarterback. He
Okay.
don't got nothing to play for. He is having a good time. He
Living his best life.
uh, he be running the ball a lot too.
But last time he played was like 5 years ago, right?
I know.
And it's like somebody call you, be like, "Yo, you trying to play football again?"
They said he was in the on the street doing something, and then he had to play Madden to learn the kids' names.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I was dying. Let me learn the players' names. I was dying.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, I like Josh Johnson. He gonna take some risk. They're gonna try to upset us. It's a rivalry.
Yeah. I mean, how you feel about Adrian Peterson? I mean,
Oh yeah, I like AP.
he had that 90-yard rush on us last time.
I still not gonna pick him though because our linebackers are actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
We actually really good stopping the rush. I think that was just one of those flukes. If it wasn't for that, he would have been under 100.
That's all you need, though.
If it wasn't for that, he'd been under 100 yards for that game.
Oh, yeah, it would be like way under. Because think about I don't even think he had 100 yards.
Did he?
I think he had like 98, 99 because that was a 90-yard rush. And then for the rest of the game, they held him in check.
Yeah. But yeah, my super sleeper for that game is Dallas Goedert.
What the hell is that?
He's the tight end for the Eagles.
So this whole time we were arguing, this debating on Zach Ertz not being the top 2 tight end this week, and you picking another tight end for this game.
Yeah.
And you still think
you said top 3? You said top 3.
Yeah, he's not top 3 this week.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not top 2. Top 2.
Yeah, that's why I said I disagree.
I think he's the 3rd best tight end this week.
Yeah, I actually think he's worse.
Oh!
That's why I knew you thought like that.
I thought you were big on them.
Nope.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
No.
I was just giving them the benefit of doubt, like playing well. So you like who? What's his name?
I like Jared Cook. I like Jay Thomas from Houston. I like George Kittle.
Yeah, I like George Kittle.
I like the tight end from the Titans. Because all these rookie quarterbacks playing, man. I like Herndon. But I like Zach Ertz, but I just feel like the targets are going to come down significantly because the Eagles coach should know that they're going to be playing hard on Zach Ertz. And Nick Foles was trying to fit some stuff in there last week. He shouldn't have been trying to fit in. But I like Dallas Goedert. He's a sleeper. He's a catching tight end. He's a beast.
I mean, Zach Ertz killed the Redskins last time they played.
Yeah.
And then we also have – I don't know why we keep looking over him. Like, since he's been back, he scored a touchdown every game. Darren Sproles.
Yeah. Fantasy production hasn't been up, though, even though he scored a touchdown. His fantasy production is only average.
What he had last week?
He'd be good in cash games.
What did he have last week?
Let me double check on that. I believe he had 19.
I mean, that's pretty decent, especially for his price.
Yeah, but you got cheaper guys out there. I mean, you got, especially this week. I mean, he does catch punts and stuff, so I mean, you get some value there.
If he return one, his ceiling is high. I mean,
I don't agree with that.
Really?
His potential is high. Like the ceiling is like based off of what you've done in the past.
It's done in the past. I'm talking about I'm on this 2-3 years ago type thing.
Yeah.
But they start using them more and more each week. So
they do. I mean, he's not a bad pick. Well, how much is he? Let's talk that. He only put up 13 fantasy points last week.
Wow, even though he did so well.
Yeah. Well, I think he
No, he had 19 last week. Almost 20.
Oh, I'm looking at the average. I'm tripping. Sorry. Yeah, he had 19. Yeah, I was right. He had 19. Yeah, not a bad pick. Like, it's not a bad pick. He ain't gonna burn you. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, he is a little expensive though for what he can do.
He's
He's
injury prone too, so you got.
yeah, he's 4,400.
Oh, he's 44 now. Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's a little bit too expensive. I was thinking he's still in the 3,000.
Yeah, if he was a 3000s, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's too much for what he can do. But then I'm not surprised DraftKings put him up. Yeah. Anything else for this game? I like
That's
the.
it. Philly defense.
I don't know. They're not at home, so
Next game.
Chiefs and Oakland.
Oh, everybody's gonna be on the Chiefs heavy. I think Oakland plays up. Last time they played, they almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, but
Um,
for the Chiefs offense to deliver like everybody expect them to, they need Oakland to play well.
yep, yep,
um,
that's true. I think Oakland plays well too. I think Jordy Nelson gets a lot of good looks at Jared Cook. I would play Jared Cook and Jordy Nelson in the same damn lineup.
I'm like a little opposite of that. Like what's his name? The quarterback for Oakland. He have not played well uh in that stadium, like his whole career.
Really? Last time they played? Oh, in that stadium. Okay.
No, they played in Oakland last time. That's
Yeah, you're right. They played Oakland.
he haven't played well in that stadium. So I'm a little bit. I mean, I know the Chiefs' defense is not that well, but I'm picking the Chiefs' defense because I know they're gonna be cheap, and it's also like, I mean, the quarterback have potential to throw a few interception to, you know, to the Chiefs' defense, and
Yeah,
they got the safety back, and he's
yeah.
getting his leg under him. I think the Chiefs' defense might do some work, and I mean, I see a blowout.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
But does Gruden test out his other quarterback? Because you know he's a quarterback guy.
I think he will. I think he will in the sense of like, I don't think he's so on the quarterback. That's why he had to break the whole team up. At
Yeah,
some point today, he probably gonna bench him,
yeah.
bring up the backup quarterback.
I
He
can see that.
grit and play the backup quarterback because the backup quarterback could come in. The Chief didn't prepare for them for the backup, and he could have a really good game.
Yeah, I
Especially
like.
if they down like 20, 30 points by halftime.
Who is the Raiders backup? Let me look that up. I like Travis Kelsey big time. I'm gonna have 100% of my lineups.
Yes, and they going for the record, and they want to keep Kelsey in front of Kittles,
Yeah.
and they also going for the MVP, Patrick Mahomes. So
Yes. Yes.
after losing last week,
Yeah.
like they want to make a statement.
Yeah. They definitely do.
Andy Reid, and
Yeah.
they
He
kind
gonna
of
show
like
up, too.
have something to play for too. By the way,
They just signed Damian Williams too for the extension, running
yeah,
back.
I saw it.
Yeah, they got a lot to play for. They got something to play for too. So
Because
they're back up.
the worst thing they could do is like play so well all year, and
Yeah.
then lose this last game and don't win the division title.
Yeah. Their backup is somebody that's been in the league for 4 years. She gonna draft a quarterback. You're not even worried about it.
Yeah, that's true.
He went to Alabama, AJ McCarron.
Oh, AJ McCarron,
Yeah,
he was all right.
yeah, he
He was,
was.
remember playing for Bengals when the boy
Yeah,
got hurt? He did well. He's decent.
he is, but I don't think Gruden is on him like that.
He probably not good.
He's 28 years old. He gonna be 29 next year. Yeah, no.
They got all those draft picks,
Yeah,
the trade. So
he
anything
might
else?
throw him in there. He might throw him in there. Anyway, moving on.
Last game.
Last game, we got Titans and Colts.
Yes, sir.
What did we talk about them?
No, we didn't.
I'm gonna play Blake Gabbert. I'm gonna play Blake Gabbert.
We kind of touch on it, but like we didn't talk about that game yet.
And I'm definitely playing Andrew Luck. With Ty stacked. Definitely. I'm playing Luck, Ty, and Ebron. That never fails. Ebron been off for the last 3 games. He gotta go hard. He got to. So, I mean,
they Titans open up as the favorite. I know the Colts is the favorite right now. Yeah, it was weird. Titans, I think, opened up as the favorite. I'm I'm skeptical on this game.
I like it. I like this matchup. What's the over under? That's what I'm looking for.
So it's 44.5.
Not bad. But with Mariota out, it should change.
Yeah. I don't trust this game.
Think it's low scoring?
No, I don't think Colts gonna win.
Really?
Yeah. Everything point out to Colts winning. I think it's one of those trap games where Tennessee gonna surprise the world.
But I think everything point out to Tennessee having really good defense too. I think it's gonna be a
They do at home.
slugfest.
Yeah. Tennessee do really well at home.
Yeah, they do.
So you have 2 different narratives. There's people that believe in the defense. There's people that believe in the
Offense.
Colts offense.
But regardless of anybody's defense, that damn T.Y. Hilton will burn anybody. It will burn you.
It didn't burn the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You know who's on the he did pretty well, yeah, 75 yards. You know who was sticking him?
Who?
Malcolm Butler.
Oh, okay. He's been playing much better at the end of the season.
Yeah, he has. I ain't gonna lie, he has.
Yeah, he was being picked on all year, and then a couple picks here and there to save the season.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if that game feel weird.
I like him.
Like I like the Colts. I like the Colts to win too. I like them to go to the playoff, but I have a weird feeling.
Yeah, everybody's big on them. You're right. I mean, but wow, Hilton's been absent from practice all week. But that's been his routine, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, they say everybody hurt at this point of the season, so
yeah.
Yeah, man. Anything else? I think that's it for this game, right?
Well, Tyrod Taylor, I like. He's a sleeper. He's a wide receiver for the Titans. I like the Titans tight end, and I like all 3 people from the Colts. I might even pick the running back, like the running back. But I'll definitely put up Colts defense too.
Colts defense?
Yeah. Backup quarterback. We don't know if he's gonna do good or do bad. Oh, Derrick Henry. He's a play.
Yeah. How you feel about Marlon Mack?
I'm not big on him. Like you said, Titans got really good run defense, really good, top 3. So and Marlon Mack isn't that type of running back who can like overpower on defense.
Yeah.
I ain't big on him.
I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much it, man. I mean, let's just do interesting games for Vegas odds. We don't gotta do all of them.
Got you.
I like. You can tell me what you like. I like first I like the Eagles game. I want to do the Bears game, and I want to do the Tennessee and Colts game.
We could do the afternoon games because it looked like the morning games are not that interesting.
Yeah.
But
all right, let's do it.
Has some type of interest.
Let's do it. Starting with Chicago and Minnesota, right?
Yeah. You will skip the Rams, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we already know what we're going to do for that game.
Skip the Rams and the Seahawks game.
Okay. Sound good.
All right. So
You
Chicago.
don't,
What?
you don't think Arizona could cover?
Yeah, but I didn't think it was important.
Okay, yeah. Chicago at Minnesota.
Yeah. What's the over under? Oh, -6 I got here.
Yeah, -6.
Uh, whew. I'm just sticking with the Bears, man.
Same here.
Next. Who is it?
We could skip Steelers too. Steelers.
Yeah, skip down.
Cleveland and Baltimore is a good one.
That's a good one. That's gonna be a tight one.
They got Baltimore at 6.5.
Ooh, by a touchdown? Yeah, I think Cleveland covered that.
I think Baltimore cover.
Oh, okay.
After thinking about it, yeah, Baltimore cover. They have so much to play for. Cleveland said this is their playoff too. So
Cleveland did pretty well for them this year. That's pretty decent for them.
They said this is their playoff. So
yeah,
they'll win.
Shit, they're gonna lose.
Then we can skip the Chargers game.
Yeah. Philly, Washington. What's that spread?
You were wrong last time you picked that game too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Houston? Oh, go ahead.
You were trying to be unbiased. Last time I think we did all the Eagles and the Rams.
Oh.
We thought Eagles was gonna get smacked.
Yeah, we did. We were wrong.
Yeah. Eagles is 6.5 point favorite.
Eagles cover easy.
I think Redskins cover.
Ooh, what you trying to put on it?
Double or nothing on the last bet.
You owe me a book.
Double or nothing on that.
You owe me a book, man.
I said double or nothing on the book.
All right. Double or nothing.
Yeah. Redskins covered though.
All right.
Last one. The Colts at Tennessee.
Colts at Tennessee. That's a tough one. That's gonna be a game of the week.
Yeah.
I think that's why they put it last.
Oh yeah. Colts is a 4-point favorite.
Why is it 4? I don't get that.
No, I think it started. The spread started at Titans. The favorite.
Titans, yeah, favorite. And then I guess because Mariota lose.
Yeah, and I think people betted too. Now the Colts the favorite.
Yeah.
So a lot
when they bet Titans, they swing it to the Colts, right?
No, they bet Colts.
Oh, so then okay, got you.
So eventually, that's a big shift again because Vegas lost last week on the Eagles because the Texans was the favorite, but people bet the Eagles the favorite. So Eagles actually won. So people got money on that. I don't think Vegas is gonna lose twice in a row.
This is scary, like you said. This is scary. I actually think Tennessee covered this joint.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially a lot of money coming in on the Colts.
Yeah, unexpectedly. Everybody expect the Colts to win, but
it just seemed weird. That game seemed weird, man.
They 6-1 at home. Colts 3-4 away.
Just like when the Eagles, even us, we picked the Rams to smack the Eagles.
Yeah.
Whenever it seemed too easy,
it never worked.
No. Yeah, that's it.
That's it, man.
Last word. This is our last one for the year.
Last one for the year. See you next year. Get that money. Become a millionaire.
Yes, sir.
Rule number 1.
Get your money first.
Rule number 2.
Don't forget to get your money first.
Get your money first.
Know it.
All right. Signing out.
Peace out.